It's me. I wanted to record another video right now because I'm in the library slash office and the sunlight is pretty good, so I wanted to take advantage of it. I rarely get some good lighting in here. I promise I did not fart. It's my dog. He yawned and it did a sound. Oh my goodness. It wasn't me. The original thought for this video was, I just did some summer wind recommendations. How about some summer romance recommendations? And I'm like, no. It's too hot to be reading a big, chunky romance book. Because most of the ones that I was going to recommend, they're pretty big. They're like 350 pages, 300 and something. So I thought, okay, well, how about less than 300 pages? So let's do that instead. Some romance books that are less than 300 pages. That I think will be pretty good for the summer. And the first one, I'm gonna hold your hand right now. Actually, I'm not gonna hold your hand. I don't wanna hold people's hands. I'm gonna like sit you down and give you a nice coffee, and I'm gonna ask you to trust me. Okay? Do you trust me? You don't trust me yet, okay? When I was a kid, I shoved a bean up my nose, and my mom had to take it out with tweezers and by making me blow my nose. And by the time that she found out, the bean was already sprouting. There's a secret. I hope you can trust me now. Okay, the first one that I'll be recommending for summer is, just don't get up yet. Don't get up. Listen to me. Morning Glory Milking Farm. I'm gonna put it here or here somewhere. That is for editing JD. She'll figure it out. But yeah, I think that one is a good recommendation for summer. And the version that I read is only 255 pages. It is erotica, but also it has some pretty nice social commentary on the need to work for insurance, on the class divide, on the neighborhood divide as well, and who can afford to live in certain places where they are accepted and who cannot, who gets left behind. So that's a good one. I think it'll be fun to read for summer. Next, I'm gonna recommend, and stay in your seat. I already told you a secret. We trust each other. Trust me in this one as well. I found out about this book kind of on accident, but not really, because I was asking for a recommendation and someone gave me this recommendation and I thought, okay, it's not exactly what I'm looking for, but it's fine because it was really good. I read the first book, and then like 6 months later the second book came out, and then the third book came out. Wait, not even 6 months, a year later, then the third book came out another year later, and I was feral. I wanted to read them all. And it is the A Grave So Cold series. Series? Trilogy? There's 3 of them. Oh my goodness. It's a romance, it's erotica, it's adventure, it's fantasy. It's something that if you read this summer, when you go back to class, or if you go, I don't know, if you go out to visit your grandma out in the mountains or at the beach, and your grandma's like, no, mija, I don't have Wi-Fi here. Get these books. And then when summer's over, you can talk to people about these books because they're really good. I was waiting for the second and third books to come out. So that's all I'm gonna say about them here for now. They're really good. Then the next one is, it is a book, It's not a novel, it's a manga series. They are less than 300 pages each, and that is Cutie and the Beast. Like volume 1, it has 168 pages, so they're pretty short. I think I flew through them. I haven't read them all. I don't think so. I believe I stopped at volume 3. I think so. But they're pretty nice. It's a nice summer activity. And if you like it, you can continue the series. I think I just like the first 2 or 3, but they're pretty nice. They're sweet. The next one, this one's a bit sweeter. It's YA Romance. It's only 267 pages. It's Borrow My Heart by Casey West. It was funny, but also kind of tense. So it's really fun to read in the summer because the protagonist, she volunteers at a dog shelter, and then she meets this guy on accident because a guy is like getting catfished, and she feels bad for him. So she says, "Oh hi, it's me. I'm the girl you've been talking to," but she isn't. So it develops from there. The next one is only 272 pages, and that is Losing It, and it's super small. I think I have it here somewhere. No, it's up there. I'm not gonna get up to get it. It's really short. The only downside of it, and I read it when I was younger, maybe like 2-3 years ago, and now that my frontal lobe is fully developed, I mean, I hope it's fully developed. I mean, if there's more, I would welcome it. But anyway, it's a professor-student relationship. So the power dynamics, they give me the ick now. They gross me out a little bit. But if you wanna do a video essay dissecting the book, I would welcome it and I would watch it because I like video essays and I like dissection, like detailed analysis of media. Just I like it. The next one, this one, it's really close to 300 pages. It's 289 pages, and that is Pride, a Pride and Prejudice remix. This book brought back my love for reading when I was younger. I used to read a lot as a child, then I stopped, and I picked up this book, I believe, from the library or from a thrift store, because I really liked the cover, and I read it, and I was blown away by what people could make what people could make inspired by Pride and Prejudice, which by the time I read this book, I hadn't read Pride and Prejudice, but I have read it now already, and I'm like twice. I'm about to read it again for some ASMR videos, but I digress. It's a really nice book. So if you're gonna read it, go back to school with some new knowledge, some more awareness of like what's going on, like what people in urban areas have to deal with, but also with some romance in there. I think you might like this one. The last one, it's by one of my favorite authors, Julie Murphy. It's If the Shoe Fits. Oh my goodness, this one was so fun. The cover is beautiful, but also the story. Julie Murphy has a way that she writes not just characters and not simply plus size characters, but she's a really nice writer. It's not with filler words just to meet the word count, and it's not like main characters that are so like, I'm not like other girls. It's a trope that alienates women from other women, and it tends to be a trope to pit women against each other, and I just don't like it. The protagonist, because I mean it's not just this protagonist, but let's talk about this protagonist. she has her interests, she has her friends. The love interest is not like, oh, she's not his type, but he's gonna try it. No, it's very refreshing. So if you wanna try like a romance book with a fat protagonist, that the whole fact of being fat is not at the center of the story, you might like this book. It is a big part of the story, but there's more. It's good. I really like Julie Murphy's writing. But that's it. Those are some summer book recommendations that are under 300 pages. If you want something quick, something that you think, hey, I want to read something like within a week, so that when I go back from vacation, when I return to school, I have some new knowledge, some new conversation topics, then yeah, you might like these ones. Bye.